All right, July 24th, leg day, still leg strength month. This workout is a piggyback on a workout we did 10 days prior on the 14th. Absolutely love it. I believe the 14th is a day that kind of crippled a lot of people. I would imagine most of that is probably based off of walking lunges. So on that day, we did 2-minute EMOMs and we did 5 rounds of the front squats, the reset deadlifts, the walking lunges, and something else that I don't remember, but it's not in here. We are going to take that and repeat it, but we're going to add on to it and we're going to change it ever so slightly. So I like doing workouts that are very similar, kind of close to one another. It gives you guys, I think, reference points. It can show you the differences when you just move things around or add X, Y, or Z here or there. And when you do this 4-minute EMOM approach, we're going to add in the aerobic aspect to this, so a transitional aspect to this. But the caveat being, regardless of the aerobic side or addition, I want you to use just normal weights. So if you can think back to what we did on the 14th, where it was a 2-minute EMOM, 2-minute EMOM, 2-minute EMOM with all of these lifts, and you had written that down like I had asked you guys to do in class, but I know some of you are better than others. I would like you to try to use those exact same weights and just see what happens. Like, try to compare to what you did on July 14th. I keep saying June in these videos. July 14th. But this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna pick an aerobic choice, and I like whatever you pick. I just want you to keep the entire time. Like I'm not a big fan of like ping ponging around if you don't have to. I know it's fun sometimes and it breaks up and breaks some redundancy. But from a physiological standpoint, I think just the volume you'll get from this setup is really nice. So you guys are going to ideally pick one aerobic piece, one distance, and just repeat that the entire time. Obviously, you can make adjustments as you go. There could be an argument to be made that halfway through, maybe on round number 7, you switch to another aerobic piece. But again, I think I would just stick to one piece the entire time. Hammer maybe the one that you feel you are weakest in. The bike is going to be a very hard transition relative to like the ski erg, right? The ski erg doesn't have much of a play on these movements, whereas the bike is like going to hammer a lot of the same muscles. So there's no right or wrong here, but just know appropriately speaking, some things are going to affect things more than others. So that's all I will say out of that. So hypothetically, let's just say you pick 15 calories biked. You have 4-minute EMOM. You're going to do 15 calories biked. And in the rest of that 4 minutes, you're going to do your set of front squats. You'll rest for the remainder of the 4 minutes. And then you'll repeat that 4 times. You'll then go into number 2. Same concept, 15 calories biked. Reset deadlifts. This time you're doing 8 to 12 of them, which is a lot more than what you did on the 14th, where we were doing every minute on the minute on the 14th for 8 minutes, if you recall. Most people were probably doing about 4 reps every minute on the minute. This time you are going to be in charge of 8 to 12 reps, so a very taxing rate here, which is going to make the repeat of these rounds, I would imagine, incredibly challenging. I'm unfortunately out of town for this workout, believe it or not, which kind of stinks now that I'm kind of thinking about it out loud. You'll do that 4 times. You'll then go to the walking lunges, everybody's favorite. Incredible. Again, try to use your normal weights. Repeat your 15 calories on the bike and 4 rounds of the walking lunge. So 15 calories walking lunge, 15 calories walking lunge every 4 minutes until we are done. So you will end up doing 12 rounds here, 4, 4, and 4. Obviously each round is 4 minutes, so 16 minutes per number. 16 times 3 is a 48-minute workout, plus the warm-up, of course. So you're going to be encroaching on close to an hour for a workout here for anybody that's watching this video going into it that maybe sometimes is short on time on a Friday, which is what the 24th is.